No, just curious.
Your phone's not charging. It's at 33%.
We're back.
Alright. Oh, yeah, alright. Hold on.
Like I said, greatest on that.
Oh my god! Oh, Marcus!
What happened?
It's just his eyeball, like. So that's terrifying. Alright, go.
What was the question?
Let me get back to it. Ghost has a good protagonist, unlike Forza.
Sorry, Nerd and Nile people. I'm just grabbing something. There you go.
This should be fine.
Ghost has a good protagonist.
Ghost has a good protagonist?
Unlike Forza.
Are you serious? Unlike Forza? Ghost I can put up in my drywall, and we will still be fine at the end of the day.
That works.
Forza, however, has a great protagonist. As much as I am not the biggest fan of Forza, I love
That should be
Gentaro.
working.
He's great.
I felt it vibrate. Alright, what's next?
Crosses over height.
Not really.
Forza was awesome. It was super unique, and the characters were all great, except JK. He was trash.
Here's why you're wrong. Yuki exists. A lot of that show is filler. The best part about it is as soon as they end up getting the twins Zodiac at the end with Yuki, that's her greatest arc. A lot of it is just way too comedy focused. We understand why. Doesn't make it good.
Alright guys, we're going to start winding down on this, by the way, so please stop submitting. Kiba Ranger was a better ranger than Dragon Ranger.
Here's why you're incorrect.
Wow.
Dragon
You
Ranger.
did call it Fight Marcus. That's the whole point.
No, we're fighting Marcus, yeah.
Dragon Ranger was amazing. He had a great story. The way that he ended up having to die at the end of it was sort of
He didn't spend his powers looking at teenagers' panties.
also true.
That's a good thing. Alright. Power Rangers.
Weinstein.
Power Rangers Dino Supercharges ending is the best ending.
It makes no sense!
Ooh.
Time Force went back and fixed it.
Yeah.
Mystic Force is best Red Ranger.
Here's why you're incorrect.
He didn't
Actually,
believe-
Matt, we're gonna leave this one to you.
Here's why you're incorrect.
This is Allison.
Allison, I know you don't believe this. Here's why you're incorrect. This is a story about magic. When your so-called leader is the last person to believe in magic, that's a fucking problem. You're the chosen one, but he doesn't believe in magic.
Fucking Anakin.
Also, Chosen One stories.
Yeah, that too.
That's actually a
Still not as bad as Batman Ninja.
Kamen Rider Beast is the best Kamen Rider and Wizard.
What did he do?
The movie was okay, but oh my goodness.
What did he do?
No one was the best Kamen Rider in Wizard.
Super Mega Force is better than Operation Overdrive.
Okay, I can see you arguing. I can see that being argued.
Yeah, I can see that one. Here's why you're not really incorrect.
Nostalgia.
Not even that. It's just they're both bad. But Operation Overdrive at least has a plot at the end with the robot thing.
True.
So I'm gonna have to give it to Operation Overdrive, but only slightly.
Only slightly.
Look, you can only do so much with a tire fire and a dumpster fire. They're both bad. They're both on fire.
One of them has toxic fumes.
Kamen Rider Cross isn't that good of a character.
My biggest problem with him right now is the fact that he has to learn the same lesson 3 times. What does it mean to be a writer?
Kamen
And in the
Rider.
movie.
Kamen Rider Gaim is the worst.
Here's why you're incorrect. Fuck you.
This isn't so much fight with us as you say stuff that triggers us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really all it's turned into.
I mean, it works.
Kamen Rider Gaim is the best because I'm trying to figure out how to say this without just screaming "fuck you" over and over.
Do you want to just do that?
Fuck you. Moving on.
Turbo is an improvement over Zeo. Oh no.
You know, I'm
You
actually...
know that show almost got Power Rangers canceled,
But
right?
I'm not going to disagree with them.
Really?
Because Zeo was a lot like the first 2 seasons of MMPR, where it didn't really have that much of a plot. Turbo at least got one near the end, having to go into space, seeing that as the final option. I'm actually going to give it to Turbo on that one.
Giant pizza.
That's just carryover from Car Ranger. They didn't have to do it, but they did it anyway.
Like you took something that was silly and you adapted it into something that wasn't silly.
They tried to make it serious.
Silly for different reasons.
Kamen Rider Amazon Season 2 is great.
You are incorrect. Hi, I'm this kid who's also a monster, and I really want to eat people, but then I end up finding this zombie chick, and I don't feel the urge to eat her. Let's fall in love, I guess. The zombie chick is over here like, get away from me. It's a terrible, terrible season. Chihiro is so bad.
What was that skit from Family Guy with Jim Bunn says 50 no's and a yes is still yes?
That's basically exactly what it was. And then they both die at the end. Spoiler alert. Who cares? Also, Banjo is in there.
What's next?
Kuga's weak.
Here's why you're incorrect.
3 blocks.
3 blocks on not even his final form. And then he didn't even do it in his other 2 black forms that he gets later. Once he does, though, the world is gone. Say goodbye to your terrible opinions.
Ninja Steel is better than a ninja.
Probably.
We can't argue that.
Raiga is better than Kuga.
Now you had Kuga.
Okay.
What the fuck's Raiga?
I don't know.
Raya, maybe?
I don't know.
Nice try.
Kamen Rider Super was better than Kamen Rider Black.
Super one? I haven't watched Super one yet. I sort of want to because I like it super.
Black RX was decent and was a nice sequel series.
You are wrong. Here is why. Amazon! Not even being voiced by their, original people at the end of the show. Them not sounding like the original. And the bite coming back. Not to mention the villains just weren't engaging. They brought back Shadow Moon and killed him in 2 episodes.
This show's fucking awful.
Jetman was meh.
Here's why you're incorrect. Jetman has Black Condor. And a great love story. And good characters.
And the
It's
fact
all
that,
good.
And the fact that he is complimenting a heterosexual love story in a Sentai.
That's saying a lot.
Yes.
But I like everybody in that show.
X8 sucks Gaim for life.
Here's why you're incorrect. X8 has gayness. At least in subtext.
That's the most fucking biased thing I've ever heard.
X8 has.
But it's also just a really good story.
Gayness.
And I love when Kronos first appeared and just kicked the hell out of that guy.
Which is funny because that gayness statement fits with the next one. Orin being gay added nothing to his character.
Orin?
This says Orin.
Oh, Bravo.
Oh.
I think it actually did a little bit. He was funny.
Was he even gay?
Yeah. Remember he had the whole thing for Zangetsu.
Oh, yeah.
He was actually the one who realized that it was Michi, not actually Zangetsu in the suit. It was thanks to him they found out exactly what was going on. His gayness actually was a plot point.
It was a plot device.
You're welcome.
I like Bravo. He was a cool character.
Bravo! Bravo!
With his wonderful pastries.
I don't know how to pronounce that one.
Tokyo Ninja is the best. Oh.
It's the best.
Yeah,
Super
Tokyo
Sentai.
Ninja is the best Sentai. No. Turbo Ranger and Five-Man are way better. Then what? This gray day outside, where it's bland, terrible, looks like it's about to rain.
I hope it does.
Because then you'd be incorrect.
Kimberly is a nothing character and I hate her.
Oh, that's gonna be a thing. Kimberly.
Are we talking about OG Kimberly? Or
Yeah.
If we're talking about OG Kimberly at first, yeah, she was just the Valley Girl.
Yep.
But she grew.
Yeah, just like everybody else in that show.
That was kind of the point of the fucking show.
Except for Trainee and Zach, because they got written out.
Moving
They
on.
went to a peace conference.
And never came back. Jason did.
Jungle Fury is underrated.
I can agree with that.
I'm gonna agree with that too.
Magic Ranger is underrated.
We'll agree with that.
Yeah, Magic Ranger, yeah. Mystic Force, no.
Car Ranger and PR Turbo are the same show. Fight me. Allison, what are you doing?
She's
She
taking,
is starting shit.
she is taking part in what we play.
To be
She
fair,
is helping. Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
she's doing the right. She's asking the right question.
Good job.
Car
This is why we
Ranger
love you,
and
Allison.
Turbo are the same show. Here's why you're incorrect. Car Ranger was supposed to be a parody of Turbo Ranger, which it was. Turbo was on fire for most of that show, and then the ending happened, which saved the show and brought us to like one of the best Power Rangers out there.
In space.
You're incorrect.
Omega Ranger is the best Ranger in Power.
Omega Ranger is this light bulb that needs to get replaced.
Who the fuck is... Wait, who was Omega Ranger?
SPD.
Oh, yeah. He didn't have a body.
Kenji Oba is overrated. I think we already answered that. Black
Yeah.
RX is a stroke of genius.
Black RX is just a stroke.
That is a cerebrovascular attack.
Talking about child actors. Car Ranger is not that bad.
What is
Sorry,
Gal
someone.
Ranger?
No, it said Kai Ranger.
Oh, Q Ranger.
Q Ranger.
Is not that bad.
Q
It's
Ranger's
not.
fine. No, I like Q Ranger. I like it a lot.
It's okay.
This is a Doctor Who. Peter Capaldi was the best Doctor in 50 plus years that Doctor Who has been.
Incorrect. He's great.
He's great, though. We
But
will not argue that.
Not the best. I think I'm going to either have to give it up to 4 or 7.
Patty's
4 or 10.
Hammermeister said Sam was trash. Better not be me.
Oh, Sam from SPD.
Good.
Oh,
He
Fight
was
you.
trash.
yeah.
Like the
I
light
will
bulb that
fight
had
I
to
was
get
gonna
thrown
say,
away.
Sam will reach through the
I
phone
will
and
fight
actually
you.
fight you in a hand-to-hand
You might want to
combat.
specify next time, Hammermeister.
How dare you? Marcus X Ghost is the best ship.
X-Ghost.
I hope that ship sinks.
Tendu is the main character. Fight me.
Tindo? He's
Tindo.
not.
He's really not, though.
That main character is Kagami.
We
Kagami!
already talked about Poppy. Bloodstark is the worst villain. Just kidding.
Stabbing the heart, the only way to end the series.
Yes!
It's accurate.
If you don't get that, go watch our first video.
Oh.
In space is overrated.
Dino was
Deno
best.
was the best.
Here's why you're incorrect.
It was funniest.
Where's the... It's true. Where's the plot? Is it out there? Is it up here? Is it down there in hell? Who knows?
Lemon Arms is the true final form of Baron.
But it's not.
I can understand that, though.
I mean, it's his true last Kamen Rider form, but he gets Overlord. So,
Lucky was the best red ever.
here's why you're incorrect. Who doesn't have a catchphrase?
Jaden is a better Red Ranger.
Then who?
Because you're wrong.
This is a fun. I keep seeing the child actors question. Are child actors better actors than Takara and Takahara? Takahara?
Takaru and
Takaharu.
Takaharu. So Ghost and
Aka Ninja.
Yeah.
Are they better than child actors?
It depends on the child actor.
The guy from Q Ranger? Yeah, he was good.
He was great. I loved him.
Ko? Fuck no. I would deal with them over Ko anyway.
Riki? No.
Power Rangers Ninja Steel is the best Power Rangers.
Here's why you're incorrect. In Space exists.
RPM exists.
RPM exists.
Ninja Storm exists.
Dino Thunder exists.
RPM was just Terminator with giant robots. Nothing original at all.
You're not completely incorrect.
You're not completely incorrect, but here's the thing. It still worked, and it was still good. Go fuck yourself.
Last Bastion, man.
Tajador, Putotira, Super Tatava. Why not all of them?
To be fair, a lot of people are making that comparison. A lot of people are saying that his final form is just every form. Which would make sense. It's much more of a thing to fit the story
Or the situation.
or the situation that he's in.
That's a fair point.
Which is why they made
Super Tatava?
No, what was it? Blanking out on the actual name of the form.
Burakawani.
No,
The one for the movie?
the Phoenix one. Tajador.
Tajador.
They made that the one for Heisei Generations. They made that because Ak came back. So it fits for the story.
Enter is overrated.
Here's why you should escape the situation.
Ooh, that's
Enter
a
is the
new-
greatest thing.
It was a pun.
Okay.
Enter was the greatest thing.
Amazon's Neo was a good character. Fight me.
Amazon's Neo. Okay, so we have a dumpster fire, a trash fire.
This is.
Strider Xanathos has just joined us. Xanthos, sorry. OMG, that thumbnail. Hola, everyone. Who's the woman?
Sam?
She just joined. So I'm pretty sure they mean you.
I'm
My-
Sam.
My fiance.
Nerd in Denial. Go over there. Subscribe. Thanks. Pick one.
The Power Ranger movie was meh. Which one?
You gotta pick one to end on. This has to be like.
Meteor is the best secondary rider of all time. Fight
Here's
me.
why you are wrong. Because Knight exists. Although he's technically the first one. Because Chalice exists. Chalice was great. Chalice drove that story. He
Meteor
gave
was
us
still
weird.
good.
He gave us weird faces.
Meteor was still good, though.
Meteor is still a good character, but he's still not the end all be all.
I think we should do one
Captain
more.
Marvelous is useless. Fight me.
Here's what we can end this shit
Allison,
on.
you initiated the final fight. Let's go.
Here's why you are incorrect, wrong, and all around a liar.
Marvelous
He's a-
versus Bosco.
Marvelous versus Troy. I can't wait till we get to that in comparison. But you are so wrong, so incorrect, such a liar. Get out.
Marvelous
We love
versus
you, Allison.
Bosco. We love you to
But
death.
thanks for supporting us on Patreon.
Don't take away.
But yeah, Marvelous is great. He's a great character, great leader, knows what the hell he wants. We'll go out anywhere to get it, and then beat all the Zoojos up because he could.
I think
Alright, do you have anything else you want to rant about real quick before we...
I'm going to rant about hashtag Marcus Loves Ghosts.
You want to hashtag Marcus Loves Ghosts, hashtag the stupid ass pictures that people were sending?
Oh boy.
Stay tuned. Because you guys are asking for Rancho Cast. They'll be comprised into other videos for a little bit. Because we still have the Shinkenger review and in comparison to get through. In comparison is going to be fun there. We still have the Go Sager one to do. The Go Kaiser one to do. And then Ninja review and in comparison, which is all
the Ghost review.
The Ghost review. It's going to be a thing.
The Ninja review.
But yeah, I do want to thank you all for being with us today. This has been fun.
Yes.
We'll do another one again at some point. We don't know when. Maybe we'll do it for
$200 a month on Patreon.
Yeah, we'll do another one for that tier, and maybe we reach 4,000,
maybe or 3,500.
3,500.
And me and Matt can do one on Nerd Denial if we hit 200 subscribers, which shouldn't be a problem. I'm gonna stare at both cameras because I can do that.
Thank you guys so much for joining our first live stream. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Next time we just won't use Marcus's phone.
Or maybe I'll have a new phone by then.
Subscribe.
Or maybe we'll have an actual camera by then.
That too.
Subscribe to both channels if you haven't already. Click the
that
little bell.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Tell your family. Tell your church.
Send us money on Patreon if you love us oh so dearly.
We'll try to have more stuff on there.
If you don't send us money. Anyway.
It's mostly because of the fact that I'm the only one who's editing the videos right now.
I will try to help when I can, but adulting has been so fucking hard.
It's been a life.
But thank you guys so much again for joining our live streams. We really, really, really appreciate the milestones that we have achieved the last couple weeks.
Yes.
This means the world to us.
Also, if you are an artist or know anything about graphical design or something like that, hit us up. We do want to have a new logo and a new intro at some point.
The TC that we've had since we started, we've been wanting to get rid of, but we're not artistic at all.
Yeah, and the same goes for Nerd in Denial. I kind of made both of the cover photo and everything on a whim. So if you think you can do anything better, let us know.
I remember I didn't make our banner. Somebody put it out there.
A fan made that.
Yeah. No, y'all's banner looks...
That and our current logo.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much. We're going to go ahead and kill the live stream now. I'm going to get up to do that. We'll see you guys next time.
Don't forget, this is our video for this week. So we'll have everything up next week. It'll be a regularly scheduled program of the 3 Gara movies. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Alright. Ending Nerd in Denial now.
Yeah, and then...
And...